as a certified Legends ZA Pokemon trainer. I want to talk about my first impressions on this game. This game, trash. I'm just kidding. It is not as trash as you think it would be. Wouldn't you agree, Greninja? I would agree. Okay, that was a stupid skit. Alrighty. That's not gonna work. Well, okay. Alrighty, trainers. I was so cringe. This is my first impressions on Legends ZA. So just for context, I just got the Mega Bracelet, and my question I have had since the beginning of this game, even when the trailers were happening, why am I here? Why is my trainer here? What am I doing in Lumiose? I'm about like 5 hours into the game, and I still have no idea why my main character even came to Lumiose in the first place. I'm not kidding. I have no idea what he came for. Now I'm being involved in other stuff, but what did I even come here for? Am I just moving here? Like, no, nobody's told me. I don't even, like, nobody's calling me. I don't know what I'm doing here. So I don't even know what the point of this game is. One of the first things I noticed is that there's these virtual NPCs. So I don't know what's going on with that, because there's no lore implication on why there should be virtual NPCs. At first, I thought it was like maybe other players or something. But no, it's just literally electronic NPCs that are there, but not there. I don't know what the point of that is, what that even implies. It never gives any lore reason for it. So I don't know. This game is all over the place. This is also the most ruthless Pokemon game I've played. All the characters are super ruthless. Just let me show you proof from my stream. Hey, you're Tani. I can't say I know you. Did you see one of the ads I filmed maybe? It's me, Andy. And I'm Andre. Oh, now I remember. You two weren't much of a challenge. Dang, bro. She does not hold back. Tani does not hold back. It's my original creation, croissant curry. I made it to be a hotel's sought after signature dish. That sent me my appetite into overdrive. I could eat your cooking forever, Tani. Bro was pissed off. He is not having it. I restrict that monstrosity altogether. Monstrosity, bro, this looks fire. What are you talking about? So yeah, as you can see, pretty ruthless. Voice acting is clearly still needed. There's so many where it's just like you can't feel any emotion with these games. You can't. We need voice acting, Game Freak. What are we doing? And then the models of the actual Pokemon are not detailed whatsoever, but I will say they are very smooth. And that goes for this whole game. In fact, this whole game is the best looking, besides if you're not counting like the pixelated Pokemon games, but this is the best looking and smoothest running Pokemon game I've ever played. I will say that about it. Now, obviously, once you go into the little nitty gritty details, obviously it's not, but this game really does run really smoothly. I've not run into lag once this whole time. I have been playing the Switch 2 edition though, so could be a reason why. So let's just get into the characters. Tani, she is annoying, but I also kind of gave her an annoying voice. So, you hired a Pokemon to carry your stuff. Not a bad idea. Like that. Maybe that's just my fault, but Tani is really annoying to me. I feel bad for Naveen. Just seems like a chill. I still don't even know if it's a girl or guy, but he seems like a chill person. He just doesn't want to be bothered. I feel like that too a lot of times, but we keep bothering him, so I kind of feel bad for that person. Lydia hasn't gotten anything cool. She's a dancer. She's chill, I guess. Nothing's weird's happening with her. AZ is still super mysterious, but he's super chill. I'm really enjoying him. He's made my second favorite character in the game right now. I'm just really glad he's actually interesting, because that was one of the things I said in my hopes before Legends ZA had even came out. And then Emma. Oh, Emma. Oh. Yeah, I just wish she had a different name. The name is not attractive, but she is bad. Emma's so bad. Oh, the things I would do to her if she was real. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do anything because I have a girlfriend. I have a lovely girlfriend, and I would not do anything to her. And hopefully she never sees this video. Still, even right now, it's not the most challenging Pokemon game. I died once, but it's because I was not even paying attention to the game. I'm not even gonna lie. And then I've gotten close to dying 2 times, but like, it's really not that hard. I'm not like trying to grind at all. I'm just trying to get through the story. So not a hard game whatsoever. The new fighting mechanics is really cool, but I just really don't understand like why I can dodge sometimes the opponent's Pokemon move. Like my physical trainer can dodge it sometimes and sometimes can't. I don't get what the point of that is. It's like, I don't know when is the time that you can and can't. It's really confusing. I wish the trainer could move around more, or you can just kind of walk back and forth, but then sometimes you can dodge, and I don't know when those moments are. But the new attacking system is really cool. It actually makes me use the attacks that don't do damage more often, because obviously I'm just waiting for those attacks to recharge. So that is cool. The evolution is really weird. It's like always an optional thing instead of like it kind of happening and then you having to press B for it to not happen. Super weird. I actually don't personally like it, but maybe more Pokemon fans do like that. I don't like that. It's just like you kind of have to go into the menu and evolve it yourself. Like it tells you, yeah, when it's ready to evolve, but you have to evolve every Pokemon yourself. It's not like they'll ever evolve on their own. So if you are a little kid, your Pokemon are not evolving. I'll tell you that. I would have probably never figured that out for a while. Boxes, still great. Love how it's just accessible all times. You don't have to go to the Pokemon store to get to your boxes, but also makes the game really easy. So I also don't like that part of it, but it's whatever. You catch a lot of Pokemon, so it is kind of necessary for this type of game. You'll get a lot of items. You'll get a lot of potions, a lot of antidotes, a lot of all sorts of stuff, a lot of feathers. There's just stuff all over the ground, all over the city. It's a nasty freaking city. There's items everywhere. Trust me, you will not run out of items. The abundance of items, though, makes it so that the city doesn't always feel boring, because if there was no items, or like not as many items, and there's like these rocks, poison clumps, there's like ice, there's like thorns in throughout the city that you have to break with different moves that you collect throughout the story. But if it wasn't for those type of things, this city would be really boring to move through. But so far it's been fun to go through, and there's parkour stuff that's kind of construction, I guess, and it's really cool. And especially because those breakable stuff also unlock new paths throughout the city, so I guess that's cool. But the city would be really boring without it, so I'm glad they added that stuff. I don't know why, but you're able to break these things called mega shards really early on. They don't explain to you what they are, but it's pretty eminent that it's probably pretty important for something later on, but I'm just collecting them. There's a lot of them. I don't know what they do. They still haven't told me, and I'm like 5 rounds into the game. I know. I feel like I should know what I've been collecting since the beginning of the game for like 5 hours now, but I guess not. Who knows? Also, another thing that doesn't get told to you until like 5 hours into the game that I just got told is what even Team MZ, and Team MZ, by the way, is with Lydia, Naveen, and kind of AZ, and then Tawny. Those three are like the main squad. It's like your friends, I guess, and they're called Team MZ, and they don't really explain to you what the team is, and they just say you're saving Lumios, you're saving Lumios. Spoilers, which is not even really a spoiler. I mean, it's just basically you're saving the city from rogue mega Pokemon. It's just really weird. It takes them so long. Like, they like edge it on from you. They just keep saying like, oh yeah, we're gonna save Lumios, but don't worry about it. You don't need to know what we're saving them from. Like, I thought they were legit the bad guys, but no, they're just trying to save it from rogue mega evolutions, which is a good thing. But like, they were trying to make it like they were gonna be like bad guys or something. I really hope you go from rank Z to A throughout the main game. I hope it's not like, oh, you go to rank Z, but like however far you get is not based on the story. Maybe the main story you only need to get to like rank from Z to like rank M or something like that. I don't know. And then the rest of it you can do as like post game. I'm not sure, but I'm on rank V right now. I'm about to go to rank U. It's 24 ranks. I just hope it's like once you get to rank A, like that means you beat the game or something. Like something happens like that. I just hope it's not like a grind to get to rank A, you know? I also kind of find it interesting that I didn't understand. I didn't even know what the story was going to be going into this game. It's actually kind of boring because the story is just driven by you going from rank Z to A. I'm not even kidding you. Sometimes there's just no story going on. It's just like, oh yeah, just get to the next rank or whatever. Like, that is the story, which is just really weird for a Pokemon game because usually there is just some sort of story. Like, there's always the gym battles, right? You're always fighting the gym battles, but there's always something on the side. But sometimes there's nothing on the side besides like side missions. But I mean, like an actual story going on. That's kind of weird. I was really scared going into it when I opened up the game and there was 6 wild zone areas, and I'm not gonna lie, it got me pretty worried because I was like, wow, there's gonna be 6 zones for the whole game. And especially when I was already 3 hours in, I had gone through all of them except for 1 zone. But I actually just got to the part where I actually opened up more zones. There's been some construction going on where there's no more zones, so that's really something I'm happy about. I was getting worried about it though for a while there, but I'm glad they opened up. The TMs and the /HMs are kind of cool. You get them while you're researching the Pokédex, and at the very end it even shows you actually you get the shiny charm once you get the 100% of the Pokédex, which I thought was cool. I really like the battle zones during the nighttime. That whole concept, the way you can skip to it whenever you want by just sleeping on a chair or a bench, I meant. And man, it's one of the coolest things Pokemon has done in a while. I like how you can sneak up on the trainers. It's actually a little difficult. I like how there's like these tickets where you have to complete these objectives. When you complete the objectives, you get more points. And then once you get to a certain amount of points, then you can actually be able to rank up, or you'd be able to go against someone to do like a promotion match, it's called. So basically every night, battle zones open, or a battle zone opens up. You have to defeat some trainers to get points. So at first, a lot of them, you have to get like 4,000 points to be able to get enough tickets to go to your promotion match. And then once you go to the promotion match, you'll actually get promoted. And those are all against trainers. So that's really cool. I really like that battle zone mechanic. The places that you can go inside are really nice. For one of my promotion matches, I had to go into the restaurant, and the ceiling was kind of low, which was kind of weird, but for when there's literally Pokemon matches happening in the middle of this restaurant, it was low. But the insides are really cool, really detailed. I like the construction zone area too. I like how you can't rush through the story. You kind of have to do some side missions sometimes here and then. I mean, you can by skipping the day and night, but if you just want to go through the normal cycle of the day and night, I want to see that's kind of perfect to be able to train your Pokemon up during the day, and then at night you actually go to attack and you go into those battle zones. So I think that is a really cool way they did it. I really like how you can fly to each Pokemon Center and different shops in the game, but they never explain it like lore-wise. I don't know what's taking me. I don't know if it's like a Charmander with picking me up to different places. I don't know if it's like Galar where like I go into like a trolley thing that flies in the air. I don't know what's happening. I'm just able to fly. They've never explained it. That's a problem I have with this game, is they don't explain a lot of things like that. Like the MZ team, what their purpose is, why I'm even at Lumios, and these virtual NPCs. They never explain any of this, and it just doesn't even make sense throughout the lore. I'm very confused on what is happening, and I feel like it's not those 4 things things are not going to get explained to me. And for a while, I was even confused on like if I'm going to get the mega stuff because it took a while to get to it. But hey, it is what it is. I guess I'll keep going through the game and seeing what happens. The alpha Pokemon are cool, but they can be actually pretty hard. These alpha Pokemon are basically just regular Pokemon, but stronger and bigger. They can fight in the battle zones. I think going up ladders is really weird and annoying. You have to like go up to the ladder, press A, and then you can climb the ladder. I don't know why you can't just go up to the ladder and just start climbing. I don't know what bug that caused or something. I don't know why you have to go press a button to enter the ladder. That's a really annoying thing because you do climb ladders quite often. It's something small, but kind of annoying to me. Same thing with the Rotom phone catching. I don't get how the Rotom just feels like I'm gonna fall and gets out of my pocket and just catches me. I really don't understand what was happening there. Lore-wise also doesn't make sense. That's what a lot I feel like with this game. It's just lore-wise, a lot of things just aren't adding up. I have no idea what's going on. And another thing is, if there isn't a ladder, if some things are like you just go into this thing that teleports you up. I don't even know what to explain it. It's like these yellow arrows that just teleport you up. It's never explained. I don't know how my molecules are being shifted from there to the top of the roof, but I guess they just are. And then there was this one part where I had to follow Zygarde as well, the dog, and I couldn't run for some reason. Like I'm being told I need to make sure that this dog does not get away from me, but no, I can only walk towards it. I didn't understand. I don't understand this game. Anyways, I forgot to mention this, but I never even completed Legends Arceus. So I got to like the second area in Legends Arceus. So it's not like I didn't play it at all, but I never finished it. So I wasn't really sure what to completely expect from this game. And as well for Kalos, I never even got to the first gym. I started the game, I got my starter, and then I started on the first wild area. It's not even called wild area back then. What is it called? But the first route. I went through the first route and that was it. That's all I've ever played with Kalos, which is funny because my favorite Pokemon is, if you didn't see in the intro, Greninja. So I've never even completed Kalos, so I have no idea of what to expect with Lumiose City, especially with it being in the future. I've only ever completed Omega Ruby, Sun, Sword, and Violet. Those are the only 4 Pokemon games I've ever played. Yes, 2 good ones, 2 bad ones, I know, but oh well. Hopefully, when Gen 10 comes out, I'm going to do a Pokemon marathon, 1 through 9. That will be fun. But anyways, that's my first impressions for Legends ZA. Tell me what you think, subscribe, see ya.